Julian had barely arrived when she stormed in with a group of reporters.
Julian, I heard Miss Walker was here. Why didn't you tell me? She was wrong, of course, but everyone has to live on. I hope Miss Walker has learned her lesson and will walk the right path from now on.
She pressed a card into my hand.
This is just a small gesture. You're my senior and also my fiancé's ex-wife. Please take it. If life gets hard, just let us know.
She played her role perfectly. By that afternoon, the news had spread all over Portwell. Disgraced engineer resurfaces after deadly collapse. Billionaire X shows mercy. Back among the elite, can the victims ever find peace? Suddenly, Julian became the devoted tycoon and Chloe became the gracious fiancé. And once again, I was only the one who got torn apart by public outrage. Whether on purpose or not, Chloe leaked my address. From then on, grieving families and angry crowds gathered outside my home every day. 3 days later, my parents came. It was the first time in 10 years that they had come to see me on their own. When I saw them standing at the door, the good old memories came back. A spark of hope rose in my chest.
Mom, Dad, you're here. Come in, have some water.
I stepped aside to welcome them. My father only snorted at me.
We wouldn't dare drink a murderer's water.
Irene, we can't forgive what you did back then, but don't keep making the same mistake. We're begging you. Chloe truly loves Julian. You're divorced now. Stop clinging to him. She's considerate. She doesn't want to say it out loud, so we will. Leave Portwell. If you insist, your father and I will find a make you leave.
Her voice was still gentle, the same voice that once sang me to sleep. Now, every word felt like a blade, cutting into my heart until my blood ran out. I stared at them in disbelief.
Dad, Mom, did you ever believe me? Not even for a second? What if I told you that everything I went through was a setup by Chloe Bennett?
You rascal! You dare smear Chloe's name?
Julian had just arrived to drop something off and witnessed the scene. He rushed over, flustered, clearly about to explain, when his phone rang. It was his assistant.
Mr. Reed, Miss Bennett is drunk, and she's getting an IV in the hospital to sober up.
The moment those words fell, panic flooded Julian's face. My parents' expressions changed just as quickly. No one looked at me again. They turned, got into the car, and drove off without hesitation. I watched their backs disappear and laughed. I laughed until tears streamed down my face. So this was it. Whether it was threatening me or pretending to care, whether I was hurting or falling apart, none of it mattered as much as a word from Chloe Bennett. I thought that would be the end of it. After all, the past 10 years had taught me one thing. I should never expect anything from my parents or from Julian Reed. I was wrong. I didn't expect my parents' solution to come this fast. One afternoon, I was out shopping for groceries when several victims' family members tracked me down. They clubbed me unconscious with iron rods and dragged me away. When I woke up, I was inside a sack. Through a tear in the fabric, I could make out a riverbank. The man in front kicked me hard in the stomach.
We didn't even go looking for you, and you still dared to come back!
His words ignited the crowd.
Give me back my daughter! It's only 19 and just started college, you animal!
You killed my mother! You'd pay for it!
Fists and feet rained down on me. I tried to explain, but my mouth was stuffed shut. Only muffled sounds escaped
You
my
owe us
throat.
so many lives. Even tearing you apart wouldn't be enough. You'll get what you deserve today.
I heard the iron rod swing. Then pain exploded through me. 99 blows. I passed out. Then I got splashed awake. Again and again. I felt every bone break, one by one. At the end, as my consciousness faded, they tied stones to me and threw me into the river. The water was freezing. It rushed in from all sides, crushing my lungs, stealing every breath. I closed my eyes. This was fine. My life had been nothing but pain. I was so tired. If this was the end, then let it end. Just as my awareness slipped away, strong arms caught hold of me, and fresh air. Chloe told Irene's parents that several victims' families wanted to confront her, and they were kind of worried. After all, she was their daughter. Even though they were furious at her back then for her reckless greed, deep down, they could not completely wipe out their love and care for her.
Don't worry. I've investigated. They're decent people. They won't hurt Irene. Maybe after this, she'll know how to lie low and protect herself.
Chloe promised confidently and assured them. Reluctantly, Irene's parents shared her whereabouts with the families. Still, a heavy unease coursed through their veins and finally settled deep in their bones. And today,
My heart keeps racing. Irene hasn't been in touch for days. Should we try to find her? Maybe call the police?
Why bother? Calling the police for her is just a waste. No news is better. Someone like her death shall do a good thing to the society.
Mrs. Walker frowned at her husband's words but said nothing. The same unease gnawed at Julian Reed. For 3 days straight, Chloe kept stopping him from seeing Irene. Every time he insisted, Chloe would show her tears.
I know it. You're still hung up on your ex. If you love her, then why are you looking for me?
Julian had no choice but to stay and calm her down, but the anxiety grew too strong. Finally, one day, he rushed to the villa when Chloe was away. Not for anything else, he just needed to know Irene was safe. But when he arrived, the villa was empty. Only Irene's anxious parents welcomed him. The three exchanged a knowing glance and silently began searching for her.
It must be Irene.
But when she opened the door, it wasn't her daughter.